Welcome back to Love TV's Evening News. A spike in burglaries on San Pedro town has prompted the Ambergris-Key Neighborhood Watch program to increase the security guard presence and performance on the island. A meeting held with the presidents of the neighborhood watches along with Mayor Elsa Paz and the San Pedro Police Department revealed that a large part of the burglaries and other criminal activities are caused by its own security guards. As a result, to increase the professional performance of all guards, training for security personnel, including volunteers, will be offered to those who wish to participate in the initiative to combat crime on the island. Love News spoke to Assistant Superintendent Dennis Arnold of the San Pedro Police Department, who told us more.
When these people come in and assist voluntarily, it assists the police department to recover the losses in those areas that resources have been lost. To be a part of the Special Constable program, you have to be a Belizean or have some kind of nationality, have a clean police record, be able to read and write, and be willing to work flexible hours on voluntarily basis. Right? Just to write basically one letter to myself or the Commissioner of Police that you want to assist the police officer in crime fighting, and we'll from there.
Arnold stated that the training will be moderated by him and two other sergeants who will instill fundamental information that is founded in their Special Constable Manual, which will be integrated to what the security guard duties are.
Basically, in the past, we have having some problem with burglaries on the island. What happened on our initial investigation, we usually find that it's the same security guard who usually would break into these businesses. The investigation usually starts from them, as they are the security guard on the scene. We need to formulate some kind of plan as to how we want to integrate the police to work along with the security and the security to work along with the police. I believe this is nothing new. The security guard are all over the country, and this is one way how the security guard and go help the police into securing people's property, right? Especially when the police are doing other work, the security can be alert and what to look for in terms of criminal activity in these certain areas.
The course is aimed at increasing the awareness and professional excellence of all the volunteers that attend. Businesses on the island that employ security personnel are encouraged to send those employees to the course. Arnold told us that they prefer island-based San Pedranos to assist the police in this crime-fighting effort. He explains how an applicant can register for the course.
We have gotten reports from people, their house have been burglarized, raped, next door to where the security guard is. When we check with the security guard, they say, yes, we hear nice, but that's enough of a job. At least they could pick up the phone or radio and call the police and say, man, look, something not right here. We hear nice, the neighbor house, we know that the neighbor not there. That's all they need to do. We go in and check, and if we find anybody, then that's a plus for the security guard.
Okay, so in your opinion, that's sheer laziness then?
That's definite. That's not equal or maybe. That's definite.
Okay.
Then what happened, I believe that they were told that they are not concerned with the neighbor's property. But just to give us a hand in those different areas, to call the police if they hear anything, any noise, whatever the case may be, and they know that they're not right, call the police. We want to check it out.
The training is slated for July 17th and 18th.
Thirty-five-year-old Honduran national Ernesto Perez, who was shot in the face last Monday, succumbed to his injuries early this morning. On Monday, June 28th, Perez was reportedly sitting in a vehicle when two gunmen approached him and fired several shots at him. Perez was hit on the left side of his face and left upper back. Perez reportedly succumbed to his injuries sometime after 4 o'clock this morning.
18-year-old Stephen Polonio, who allegedly shot 21-year-old security guard Harry Joseph, was charged with attempted murder when he appeared today in magistrate's court. Polonio was also charged with dangerous harm and the use of deadly means of harm. Chief Magistrate Margaret Mackenzie told him that she would not take a plea because the offenses are indictable. She also explained to him that the court cannot offer him bail because of the nature of the offenses. She remanded him to custody until September 8th. The incident occurred around 7 p.m. on Saturday, June 27th. Joseph told police that he was standing at the corner of Mahogany and Sarstoon Streets when he was approached by two men on bicycles and dressed in black. Joseph said one of the men took out a black pistol and shot him in his left arm. Joseph was taken to the Carl Huchner Memorial Hospital, where the doctor who examined him classified his injuries as wounding.
27-year-old Evan Neal was charged with the attempted murder of Leon York when he appeared today in magistrate's court. Neal was also charged with wounding and use of deadly means of harm. Magistrate Dorothy Flowers told him that the court could not offer him bail because of the nature of the offense, nor would she take a plea because the offenses are indictable. She remanded him into custody until August 20th. The incident occurred on Tuesday, July 6th. Police say Neal and York were involved in a fight on Berry Street when York was shot on his left arm. York was taken to the Carl Huchner Hospital, where a doctor classified his injuries as wounding.
18-year-old Andres Bailey was charged with committing an unnatural crime, dangerous harm, and aggravated assault when he appeared today in magistrate's court. Bailey was arrested after a 7-year-old boy, accompanied by his mother and a social worker, told police that on 2 occasions Bailey sexually molested him. The prosecution objected to bail on the grounds that the complainant is a minor and that he lives in the same yard as the accused. Chief Magistrate Margaret Mackenzie upheld the objection and remanded Bailey into custody until September 16th.
37-year-old Lester Smith was sentenced to 5 years for burglary today in magistrate's court. Smith was one of 2 men charged with the burglary of Belize Auto Zone on Cemetery Road. The charge against the second defendant, 32-year-old Eugene Tillett, was withdrawn. The incident occurred in the early morning hours of January 13, 2010. Eyewitnesses say they saw 2 men running from Belize Auto Zone after the alarm went off. $830 of assorted electronic equipment, including a computer and a flat-screen monitor, were stolen. Smith gave a statement from the deck denying his guilt, but because the police found him in possession of the stolen items, he was found guilty.